20 people voting. 12 of you said no, you do not agree with it. 8 of you said yes, you do. That's the results. Of course, you can continue to vote on this poll throughout the day, through all programming, and we'll give you the results on Monday morning. The final results, that is. So that's it for our poll. Of course, during the news, Avi was talking about adverse weather alert, which is supposed to go on until 2 p.m. And as she's talking about it, the sun is beating down on my face because I was outside and I was hearing it. No, I was listening to the news, and the sun is beating on my face, and I'm saying, "Wow."
It's sunny. It's sunny in St. James now too.
So I don't know if they're going to I don't know if they're going to discontinue that weather alert.
Well, let me tell you this,
They like to put it up quick to send up people anxiety, but it takes long to take it down.
Steve, but why are you pointing, Steve?
Yeah? Why are you pointing, Steve? Well, I'm pointing Steve too.
Let me tell you this. Stronger showers and thunderstorms are developing east of Trinidad and Tobago, nearing the country. The next round of rainfall is forecast to arrive by mid to late morning. Gusty winds, street flash flooding, tra-la-la. Okay, I'm just scanning through another update here. Both Trinidad and Tobago by mid-morning until late afternoon. As such, expect initially sunny skies to become cloudy as the morning progresses, accompanied by light to moderate showers of periods of rain. There is a high chance, 80%, that showers will be heavy at times, as well as thunderstorm activity occurring from late morning into mid-late afternoon periods.
Tell somebody from Grandy.
Weather conditions are set to improve towards late afternoon, evening periods to give way to mostly fair night, despite lingering light rain. Gusty winds, street and flash flooding, tra-la-la.
All right, well, we just wasted 3 minutes of our lives that we can't get back.
Why, Paul, you're talking
I don't know.
I don't know why he's go through it every morning. This diatribe of this weather report that makes no sense and not applicable.
I tell all you don't understand the adrenaline, the dopamine, all the other.
All of those things that are surge. So we just have to take it.
Traffic, weather, and temperature.
Yeah, this is what tickles him. So we need to just go with it, and
I ain't so sure that's a tickle anymore, no?
And remember, he's going through doubles withdrawal these days, so he needs to
Stop there, Paul. Stop there, Paul. I just want everybody to know I have my brown bag here. It contains 2 doubles, some alleys.
When you say brown bag, I thought you was going by the Hyatt.
That is full-fledged penetration. He go through that.
What? Lord have mercy.
Full-fledged penetration. When
your words this morning on the Power Breakfast Show.
Let me just let people know you can join our Zoom link. Go to YouTube, subscribe, hit the little bell. Our Zoom link is there. You can join us on the Power Breakfast Show. Just make sure that you have all devices. Volume is off, so we won't get any feedback. If we do, we will have to move along. I'll tell you that from now. I'll indicate to Paul, cut them off.
Your grammar is so bad, Steve.
Paul will do that.
Anyway, good morning, people. And again, I looked at I look at the numbers at our views, especially after the show, because a lot of people can also go back and look at our show. On YouTube, as they do with any other video on YouTube. You can look. So if you feel you missed something, or if you feel you hear Wendell or Paul or Richard or Steve say something that you want to check on, you can actually go back on YouTube and look at our show all over again for that hour. You understand? But I saw that last week, Friday's show had a lot of views after the fact. So thanks for those wonderful people who continue to, of course, join the best show on radio.
Yeah, so Ingrid from Tucson has just joined us on the YouTube live, and so she is saying, good morning. So good morning to you, Ingrid.
Mm-hmm. Always Ingrid, a pleasure. Come on live.
Always a pleasure to hear from you.
Yeah.
Did you all see that video of did you all see that TikTok video of Johnny Depp leaving the courthouse, jumping
With
into the
War.
car and War by Bob Marley was
You know,
played.
I know I was supposed to tell Steve Khan something. I was supposed to tell Steve Khan, play that tune today. For all the men who've been challenged to put their business out there. For all the men who've been challenged by women or by other men to put their business out there in terms of the life they live in and so, in terms of what they've been through. Johnny Depp is like a poster boy now for those men. You understand? And I hope women take note too of all the circumstances surrounding that. Because you know they have a way of saying, "Oh, that man look crazy, boy. He looking like he could do something."
Well, I saw somebody
Amber Heard
associated with the Me Too movement condemning the verdict and saying it's a step back and they need to take check. So apparently, it's only men could be abusers.
Yeah.
You understand? That's a suggestion to me. It's only men could be abusers. Good morning, Bernice McDonald.
Hi, morning, Bernice.
Hi, Bernice.
She froze. Just as she
Are
was
you frozen? Bernice, good morning. How are you?
She's having connection problems there.
You need to go closer to your Wi-Fi device.
Yeah, you walk too far from your Wi-Fi.
You walk
Bernice.
too far.
Good morning, good morning, Karen Bernard.
Beautiful trees and so on.
A lot clearer now?
Yeah.
We're hearing you.
All right. This is the face of Sun. Glad to join you for a few minutes to talk to it, so I can earn some money to take care of my 8 dogs and 8 cats. Please.
8 dogs and 8 cats.
Oh, what?
All rest. So I'm just outside here, heading out after. It's a lovely day here in Central. Sun is out. Sky is looking. So I'm hopeful.
What was that flower I just saw behind there, that tree, Bernice?
It's a bougainvillea.
It's bougainvillea. Okay, beautiful. Nice.
Bernice, you're very beautiful.
Pardon me?
You're very beautiful.
Oh, I
She's a-
think that is a major compliment.
She's a red woman, you know.
At 55,
I find you,
So are you
Bernice, I find
suggesting
you
only
say
red
that.
women could be
Bernice, I
beautiful?
find you say that with a tone. She's a red woman, you know, like it's a warning tone he had.
taken 20-something years married to one, the first love, and you know, we're going strong. So.
Very good. Put him in the place.
Much love to you guys. Have a wonderful day. A
Same to you.
blessed
Thanks for
weekend.
logging on. Be safe this weekend.
Nice seeing you and meeting you, Bernice.
Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah, same
All
here.
right. Take care.
Yes, and the verdict is the verdict, because if the verdict had come out in favor of Amber Heard, the person associated with the YouTube movement would be singing praises to the justice system.
Yeah.
But apparently, it's only men could be abusers.
Yeah.
You
That's
understand?
sad.
And that it was very disturbing to me, the take on that, and they need to redouble their efforts in the Me Too movement.
Yeah.
And this is not to say that Me Too movement has not been very important in bolstering women's support against abuser. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying that clearly there was something, and from the start, listening to snippets of the case and looking back at some of the video, something wasn't, to me, resonating right with Amber Heard's testimony, to me.
Yeah. But she got caught, you know, because there is actually a video.
She got caught several times.
A voice recording of her telling Johnny Depp, nobody wouldn't believe you.
Yeah,
You understand?
She got caught several times.
Nobody ain't go buy your story.
Because she knew she had that global sentiment against male abusers on her side.
Yeah.
Generally, because
Credibility
generally
is shot.
males are the abusers.
Yeah. Yep.
And that's a fact, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But this time, I mean, it came out, and you're right, he really put himself on a limb there to go out and prosecute this case.
Yeah.
So I just want to say good morning to Karen Bernard, who's saying good morning and have a great weekend. Ingrid, who says Steve is doing his job well. And he does it well. Ingrid is a fan of Steve this morning. Marcia Rock,
She's my
she
doodle.
says good morning, everyone. Julia Samantha says good morning, guys. Julia and Evans from Maracas, St. Joseph are listening. Cara Guevara, she's saying, I'm looking on, guys. And Wayne Ramsey says, good morning, guys. So that's just some of the people giving us comments. But you can also join us, as Bernice just did. You can join us and have a discussion with us. We can talk about the UE thing or any other bacchanal. You know, we are sure that love a little bacchanal.
You see, overall, going back to the UE thing, as I said earlier on, we need to look at the country in the context of there were 6 or 7 tertiary level of institutions offering courses in Toronto, because some of them offering the same courses. So all of them need to look at themselves in terms of what is on offer presently and what the country needs, where there are gluts in graduates. Remember a couple of years ago, there was a recognition that there were gluts in the number of lawyers and doctors being turned out in the country, particularly lawyers, and if we needed more lawyers. And look at the areas where we need social workers, where there need to be higher enrollment in social workers because of what's happening with particularly young people and in terms of communities and dysfunctional family situations. So they need to reconcile the course offerings and what working and what the country needs.
Yeah. All right, gentlemen, we have a call. New York, good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen. Good morning.
Morning.
Happy Friday. You know, I listened. I was listening to Miss Haynes. You know, she's somebody that I admire. Not that I have nothing much to say about the UNC, but she's somebody that I admire and the way she brings forth her points and logic. But my understanding, what she said there this morning is, because there is a windfall, that the government must just agree or just pay the 10% and not really ask you to reconstruct or configure out things to make the university be viable. I mean, when are some of us going to think, in a logical way? Not because there's so much money and because the Minister of Education say, well, things are looking up, that, you could just go to spending. And I personally find, her argument this morning, I was very much surprised about her argument this morning. I thought she would have been more reasonable and logical. Have a blessed day. I'm listening, gentlemen. And I must admit to yesterday, your afternoon programs, I must admit, gentlemen, oh my God, this thing is getting better and better. Yesterday with this inspector of police or this police superintendent or who he was, it was very informative, and with Michaela Pandey and Richard, everything was just on point yesterday afternoon. Things are getting better. Have a great day. Good.
All right.
Thank you, New York. And of course, you've got David McIntyre in that route. But yeah. All right. So 222-TALK, 612-TALK, toll free, just like North America did. 866-525-1099. We do have some people telling us hellos on YouTube. Rich will tell us who they are.
Yeah, Guy Small is saying, good morning, guys. Have a great weekend. Ingrid Adams says, great rising, guys. My favorite people. All be safe. Faraya Hayatali says, good morning, guys.
Hi,
Alista
morning.
Hart says,
Morning,
Wendell, I was talking about guests to the program. I suppose it means guests to the program shouldn't just highlight the problem, but give a solution to the problem.
Oh, okay.
And
All
Carol
right.
Guevara, Richard, you don't want me to join you now. I'm still in my bed.
Oh, dear.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, dear.
Well, Anita, I think to answer what that caller just raised about Anita, I think Anita was raising the issue of the competing narratives. That was what I think that's what she was saying was the problem.
Yeah.
She didn't have a problem if you were saying we need to get more efficient and if you were clear on what you were saying. But she's saying
But
you
that's
can't
what
come.
you need to say.
Yeah, but she's saying that you can't come one day and say things are looking great and we have a windfall, and then 2 days later say we're cutting education. I think she's thinking that cut something else, not education. But
I would
think,
imagine.
I think that's where she was going.
Yeah,
But,
and I would imagine she would have a bias there as the shadow education minister.
Well, you can say cut education, but that doesn't mean other areas haven't been cut. Because other areas have been cut.
Have been cut. Yep.
So to put the whole thing in context, it's not about education, and I understand her passion, and we should all have a passion, because without education, particularly the primary, secondary, and tertiary levels, we have to think down the road as to what the country needs. But the suggestion that because we're turning around, because we certainly ain't turning around yet, that we shouldn't continue to prudently manage the expenditure profile of the country, to me is unproductive.
Yeah.
Because we ain't turn around the debt to GDP ratio yet. We ain't turn around the deficit budgeting yet. It's not like we balance the budget from last month to this month. You understand?
No.
We're still living on borrowings. We're still borrowing to do this. Yesterday, the finance minister also said we will probably still have to, let me know, misquote, borrow money to pay
The back pay.
for the back pay anyway. You understand?
Yeah.
So we're still borrowing to do what should be recurrent expenditure anyway. So we still have to, we are a long way from managing the debt profile of this country, even if things are seemingly starting to turn around, which I ain't too sure about anyway, because I know about the Minister of Energy going and saying and then
But didn't they say that
in Trinidad.
Didn't they say our debt profile reduced by 800 million?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mr. Minister did say that, but that doesn't mean it's where it should be.
Yeah. What
Nobody's
they're doing
saying
is
that,
using,
but it's an indicative of things getting better.
no, well, what they're doing, Richard, guys, is using the opportunity to pay off some of the bills, the contractors that they owe, the VAT payments that they owe. They're using that opportunity to pay some of that. You understand? Which is good. And the more they do that, the more the economy will improve, because these are the same people who spending back, especially the small contractors, who spending back that money in the communities.
Why you saying they? Why you say we?
And the business community has
we are the same. Say we are the same people who spend money. Don't be boring about they and they. As if you're people say we are the people who will get back the money and we spend it in the economy.
Order.
We say we. Don't be obfuscating and misleading. We.
Order in the house.
They are the contractors and they are the contractors. This
order, please take your seat.
Me. Say it.
Please take your seat, Mr. Richards. Order.
Order.
I'm not sitting down. Put me out of the house.
I have to admit, though, this morning we get some new names coming up on our YouTube chat. So thanks. And Ms. Hayatali, I'm not sure if she's the Mrs. I think she's a teacher at Naparima Girls who I would have interacted with in the past. But when last you saw a name like that, remember we had is a Chief Justice we had?
As Justice Hayatali, yeah.
Yeah.
You did. Yeah. So we have to say good morning to Michael Williams, who's also saying good morning to the best, to the breakfast morning, Power Breakfast Show, best morning crew. Yeah, Doreen Pierce says, good morning, guys. I'm locked on MTA bus. Have a great weekend.
I'm going to ride some people this morning. I'm going to ride
the bus in New York, I guess. Anthony Lezama says, morning, brothers. Adrian Joseph says, good morning, guys. Greetings from Boog
Malatres.
Boog Malatres, okay.
Yeah. Wow.
Why I don't put on my glasses. But I was doing such a great job. And who's this now? Beauty Culture says, good morning, gentlemen.
I'm a ride some people. Why so much fuel they waste yesterday? 70 plane flyover.
What? Say that again?
They waste real plane jet fuel in the UK yesterday.
In the where?
In the UK.
Oh, the flybys.
70 plane flyover.
Oh, you mean for this the ceremony for the Queen?
So, I know I ride some people there. How dare you? The Roman 70th Jubilee.
And that a formation of the number 70 in one of them.
But they didn't have what the name Meghan and Harry in the same balcony. They put them in a different place.
Yeah, they weren't allowed to sit on the balcony for some reason. They had said that before. They had indicated that long before.
And you know, this
that
was,
going to be on the balcony.
Who was most absent?
Who's that?
Jeffrey Epstein partner was absent too.
He has COVID.
Yeah, he wasn't. No, but he wasn't going to be on the balcony too. They had released a press release some time ago saying that
he can't be on the balcony.
He wasn't going to be on the balcony because Meghan and Harry couldn't be there because they no longer do official duties, and there's only people who had official duties that could sit on the balcony.
Epstein partner.
And Epstein partner couldn't be there either.
Yeah,
he couldn't be there either because of the issue.
Yeah.
And COVID.
Because of that issue.
Yeah, well, a lot more than COVID, Steve.
Yeah, and I think the Queen would not be attending church. That was just the headline I just saw here. I don't know if that's today.
Yeah.
So more celebrations today and tomorrow.
4 days, bro. 4 days.
Well, I suppose she had to not attend church is not a big deal because Paul and Wendell say that's not a big deal. You don't have to go to church if you don't want to go to church.
What?
It's her right. She don't go to church. She go to church, but she don't want to go to church.
I was, yeah, that's it.
There's a lot of activity for Queen here these days. Yeah.
Queen is the head of the Anglican Church.
All right, let's take this call, gentlemen. Good morning.
Hello.
Morning, you all. Morning, you all.
Morning, about Mr. Patrick.
And the wider world. Morning.
Mr. Patrick, why don't you ever join us on YouTube?
I try to see all your YouTube, but I don't make up my face.
Good. I don't think
You don't have to, you know. You cannot Steve normal. You don't have to.
Sasha have all of that at all.
We enjoying Steve, so one more can make a difference.
Okay, all right.
At least you're honest,
Yeah, you're very honest.
I see a policeman talking to an officer like that, his wife in that station, boy. And you can't talk to your wife, so?
Who says so?
What are wrong with these
I didn't
people,
see
boy?
that. What did he say?
That's the same video I sent you guys.
The lady officer asked the man to render assistance to someone in the public. And now the officer at the end of the day, put on your this and you go out there, and then, how do you talk to people, so? Where they get that kind of training?
St. James.
No.
In the barracks. That's where they got their training.
Nah, they don't train people so man. I don't believe they train people in the barracks that way, man. Sister Anita here this morning, lovely woman. I like that woman. But your sister Anita was saying this morning in a simple way. I come up and say, honey, I got to raise a pay, right? And I'll come back the next week and say, but you know, we have to watch how we use every credit card. And you should tell me, no, don't touch that credit card. Touch something else. And then,
What?
we get in our money, we get raise a parents, understand?
Yeah,
Government say we get some funds, understand?
right.
Nice, but we need to restructure UE. How to do things with courses and things. Wendell, Steve Carter, and Richard Ragoobarsingh, I know a lot of people do degrees that they have no use for.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people just do degree because they could do a degree.
The thing about it is that I'm sure the issue of UE was being discussed under the makings long before the issue of any extra funds started to come in. I'm sure.
Because I know people have degree pack up and they don't use that.
Yeah.
And if they do that degree, they have to go and do another degree to facilitate that degree. Look, I had a son used to go to SBCS. Right? He was going to do IT and accounts and things. And meanwhile, when done with the class, they stopped the class. Is that right? Because they don't have enough people in the class. So then the retain and gate is a serious thing the government really need to watch. And you will need to restructure the programs and things. That is a true thing to do. All right.
All right, Mr. Patrick. Thanks for calling.
All right, let's see who else send us hellos there, Rich.
UTT has been restructuring. A lot of them they have to restructure.
Yeah. That was in the making long before, man.
So Ray says, hello guys, happy Fridays, have a wonderful and blessed weekend. Oronde Timothy, who's often on with us, says, good morning everyone. Haley O'King says, morning guys. And but Beauty Culture also said another thing. Paul, just leave Steve alone, please. So that's just some of the people. I find nobody joining us this morning. I find nobody.
Our link is right up there. You'll see it at
I know Paul and Wendell and Steve can come across intimidating, but you'll just not have to take them on. You'll just come on and talk. You're entitled to talk. The Power Breakfast Show
book my
belongs
next
to
ticket, Wendell.
Wait, Paul said he booked another ticket for when? When he carrying us New York?
Mind your business. Drink water.
Aren't we all going? Did you not purchase
Mind your
Paul?
business. Drink water and mind your business.
I'm getting up.
I was trying to understand that. Well, anyway, I couldn't see the video properly because I was kind of trying to fast forward on that Valencia police station alleged video. And what was the issue? What was he quarreling about?
A man went to report that he was being abused. And there was like an internal quarrel going on in the station. And then a police officer threw some words at him. What you ain't tired getting licked or some kind of thing. So he made a comment like that, you know.
To the man.
Yeah, to the man.
Which is contrary to what the Gender Affairs Department is saying is the protocol.
Yep.
Yeah. But there's also a story, guys, in today's Express about a woman who reported being stalked by her ex. And he apparently he's well, according to her,
This is in Tobago, right?
Yeah, in Tobago, damaging
Right.
things in her apartment and all kind of thing. And she went into the station and they tell her what? When she attempted to make the report at Sherburne Road, she said, I felt bad because at the end of the day, this is a serious matter. And I come to tell the police about it and they were laughing, making joke out of it. It doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense anymore. She said she
Barracks in St. James, man.
Yeah?
The barracks, they're being trained well.
But that goes to the core of what Superintendent Allen told us, ASP Allen, who said that, oh no, that police officers are more sensitive now. These are all just examples of no, they're not.
Yeah.
Absolutely correct.
Some stations may be fine and treat with those issues of sensitivity, but it's still a problem.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, gentlemen.
And once one problem, there's a fallout because once one problem event like that you're talking about in Tobago, that was on news last night.
Yeah.
It affects other women or men who are in abusive situations who see that news item and feel, well, I can't go to the police station because I'm going to be laughed at.
Yeah. Am I going to say what ASP Allen says, or do I going to do what I see on social media?
Yeah.
Good morning, caller.
If you feel confident that your matter is going to be treated with seriously, you're not going to bother.
In a
You're going to feel even more hopeless.
Good morning.
Morning, gentlemen.
Morning,
as much as we may try to put the politics aside, it is almost impossible. Politics is an integral part of all society, right? I don't necessarily have to be with the politicians themselves. We practice it within the church, home, etc. But in light of what the MP in her deliberation this morning, speaking about the University of West Indies, we're trying to put things into context. Now, if it is that the government funding is 80% and 20% of goes towards the students and their contribution too, right? The discussion has to be made as to how it is or what are the measures that the management of the University of the West Indies have placed in terms of making it more viable in terms of dependency on the government for funding. Now, I understand the government have a responsibility because it's an investment in the youth and society and world society as a whole in terms of developing. But in light of everything that has transpired with COVID, the issue with Russia, etc., it must look at the way in which the taxpayers' money are being utilized and to ensure that the managers of the various organizations come up with innovative ways in terms of contributing and reducing that cost. And it goes not just for the university itself, but across all state agencies and boards. And if it means that putting the right persons there and taking the right actions, then so be it. But we cannot be saying at all, as was articulated by the MP this morning, in terms of the government have a responsibility. We're not looking at the responsibility of the managers of these organizations too, in terms of contributing, right? Because we will create a kind of dependency. And that has been one of the failures of our society. We tend to focus a lot on the politicians in terms of holding them responsible, and we neglect to hold the other state agencies or organization managers responsible, right? Even down to the councillors themselves, rather than the MP, right? So we need to have that broader discussion itself. All right, thanks.
All right. Thank you, pal.
All right, so we have some messages coming in. Ray, but I talked about Ray already. Beauty Culture says, hi, guys. Did you see Mr. Sabga has come up with another saga about this report about the children's home? Is he implying there is another report? Anne-Marie Watson says, good morning, my wonderful guys. Have a blessed day and a fantastic weekend. And Trini in Boston says, hi, guys. I hope all is well with you. Have a wonderful weekend. So thank you for all of the comments on YouTube. I know everybody's shy this morning about coming on to talk about whatever.
Yeah, our link is right there to join our Zoom.
Yeah. Sometimes people might be shy about it, and maybe some people have no opinion on the UE issue, but you don't have to just talk about that.
No, you don't.
It's Friday.
I saw that news clip with Mr. Sabler, and I heard him. I don't know what is Mr. Saber's problem now. He said some 5-page document that nobody ever see, and he's revealing it. I don't know where's Mr. He just want to be in the news.
Good morning,
He knew nothing
caller.
about it for 25 years, and now all of a sudden there's a 5-page thing that nobody ever see. No, not even the minister at the time, not even the cabinet at the time ever see it. You have it, and now you bringing it out. Mr. Saber, give us a
All right, we have a call.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Patrick, what did you forget to tell us? I have other calls.
The clipping I watched on the Valencia police station is that a client came to the station looking for assistance. But like a female officer wanted us to assist the guy. And the guy who in charge of the station telling the woman, she can't do that. That's why she going on there. And the
Thank
lady
you, Mr.
saying that
Patrick.
The guy have a car outside. He want to go for his clothes or something. So how this superior officer talking to the officer woman that way and don't want to render assistance to the man? That is story I think there.
All right, thanks, Mr. Patrick. Good morning. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Steve. Good morning, Honorable Senator Richard. Good morning, Richard Ragoobarsingh. Good morning, His Worship, Mr. Wendell. Steve, how are you doing, sir?
Morning, sir. I'm great.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Morning. Hey, Steve, they are partner from LA here, boy.
What's going on?
How you going?
Good, man. How are you?
I did, man. Hey, Richard.
Yeah.
Compliment you on that play again once more. I really enjoyed that play, boy. Hey, Steve, the 866 number not working anymore.
I know. I think something is wrong. I know they're checking on it. Hopefully, it'll be back up by Monday.
Okay. Mr. Wendell, how are you doing, sir?
I'm
I don't
great.
know if it's working. I really don't know if it's working. When you called, did it go through or no?
No, it didn't go through. It just keep getting busy too, and it's not working. I've been
All right.
trying it a couple of days, it's not working.
All right.
See how them doubles going by.
I'll tell you at 8:20.
All right, locked on. I listen to the number one show in radio, man. Number one show in radio.
Thanks, buddy.
All right. Take care.
Alright.
You know, you've
Dave,
never
what I
identified
guess?
yourself. You just say you're from LA, but you've never said what's your name or your sobriquet.
My name, Amral Khan.
All right. Yeah. All right. Cool. All right, Mr. Khan. Nice. Nice meeting you.
All right, buddy. All the
Hey,
best.
Richard, good
Yeah.
job in the place, boy. I can't wait to see our next one, boy.
America Dance is
All right,
not
great man.
Hey, Richard.
we try to make moves to try and take the players up to the States. So we're now in
And I wish it would, man. I wish
discussions for that.
it,
Yeah.
man. Man, you hey, I see Steve advocating for America Dance, boy. I say, wow, Steve advocating.
Yeah, come in. Don't worry.
Yeah, we might have a slight name change. It might be Mary could dance a bit.
All right. Okay.
All right. Take care.
And
Good morning, sir. All right. Bye.
Morning.
I might have a new sponsor. Icy Hot.
Mary could dance just a bit. That might be the name of the play.
you all are disrespectful.
It might be America twerk.
No, Mary was twerking in that play.
You all are disrespectful. I'm answering.
I'm not saying a word.
He looking sad.
All
over
I
there.
know,
All
my
right.
America
Wendell.
Dance will be coming to
I have ceased
venue.
to respond and comment on Mr. Sabga's utterances.
You know, it
And just don't
he's
say
bordering
nothing,
on the
don't say
ridiculous.
nothing. Just
He's
don't-
bordering on the ridiculous.
Mr.
That's
Sabga
all I
is
want
looking
to
for
say.
attention, clearly.
Yeah,
And,
he's
and the
clearly
issue of
looking for
child
attention.
abuse in the country is too serious to be all of a sudden coming up with these revelations 25 years after. Next.
Yeah,
753.
yeah. I agree.
25 years after, you know.
You have a 5-page document that nobody ever see. Richard, help me, Stoops there.
But what?
Help
Sorry,
me,
I
Stoops.
was a little distracted.
I'm seeing you distracted.
Yeah.
We can just do a Stoops, man.
A Stoops.
Yeah,
For who?
just Stoops, son. You can trust me, Richard. Thank you.
I don't know, you know. All right, let's grab these calls. Good morning.
Hey guys, morning.
Morning, Mrs. K. How are you?
Morning, Mr. R.
Good morning, Mrs. R.
Listen, today, Mr. R, today is your mom's mother-in-law's birthday, so she's locked on listening.
Oh, okay. Tell her happy birthday for me. She's listening.
Well, she's always listening. Yeah, Steve with his wild self, Mrs. C. Yeah, today's her birthday, so you know you can feel free to join us from Savannah lunchtime by a popular place. Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I'll come my TGI Fridays for sure.
Yes, Steve. Hitting me on the head. Anyhow.
I know what time. I come in at a nice
I said lunchtime.
lunchtime for Trinidad.
That's
Is
the
all
only
kind of time.
food place wrong in Savannah now, when you think about it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Mr. R knows where. So, just saying special morning to you all. Paul, I had a blowout for you sometime, you know, but Steve says time or some nonsense. So
You had a blowout for me?
Yeah, I had to blow out this place, talking about all these roundabouts in my
I
area.
can't wait. You had a blowout for me.
Hello. You could have children listening, you know. You could have children
I am saying what you said. You said you had a blowout for me. Are you repeating it?
All kind of thing. Wendell, darling.
Hi, Mrs. R.
Good morning to you. Just locked on listening to all of your Wendell. You know, we are the same. What's he not the same? We're under the same blanket. So.
Under the same blanket.
Yeah, we have no shame. We say that loud and
None.
loud.
Absolutely none.
But there's no need to have any shame with your allegiances.
Aye.
If you believe in the cause.
Sometimes you'll be carrying on Mr. R. And not Mr. R. Oh God, the next one. Paul.
He's an R too, you know.
Yeah.
But it's called accountability.
Aye. Paul, you remember chatting and stuff with me, and I was like must be 1997 and thing.
How old were you?
We would have been like about, well, I don't want to do the math, but anyway, it doesn't matter, I'm not ashamed. So I would have been like about 20 then. So.
Right, you were of age. Okay, no problem. Fine.
Yeah. But guess what? I used to well enjoy talking and things to you on 96 long time. It's just jogging memory back. Yes, of course, every morning. I used to talk to Paul. So.
But apparently you became unfaithful and you switched to Richard Ragoobarsingh, I understand.
Oh God, well when I meet Mr. R, oh no, it was all over. I mean, that is everything you could want in a man. So.
I know about that, but that's a tall order. I know about that.
I know about that either.
I guess you will know better than most of us.
Yeah, that's just everything, you know. That's just everything.
Is it everything? You know, everything is it not most things. Everything.
Listen,
you just said Richard Ragoobarsingh. You're muted. You just said Richard Ragoobarsingh is everything you need in a man.
But I'm in the place, Mrs. R.
Yeah, you see?
Well, you're very easy to please.
So, yeah, hello. I love that manner. So I've seen it out on the air, all kind of thing too. You can see I didn't properly have my senses yet. I'm not talking out of time this morning. But that's okay. It's Friday and I'm locked on listening to you guys here because I'm
that's your call just not to put in a place. The older one.
Boy, I read something. I ain't lying, you know.
The older one will call you just now just say mind your business and move out the lane.
So Steve, before Steve cut me, bye-bye. Have a great day. Love you guys so much, each and every one of you.
Have a great weekend.
All right, have a great weekend.
Bye.
Good morning.
Anthony Tinto says, hi guys, hope you have a great day and happy birthday to Karen Edwards.
All right. Good morning, caller.
Karen Edwards. She must be from Marcus St. Joseph.
Morning, Richard, Steve, Wendell, and Paul.
Morning.
And here comes Tinto on cue.
Yeah, man, I hear you sending it out, so I don't need to reply that. Thank you very much. And enjoying the program as usual, guy. Have a blessed day.
How is Brampton?
Actually, now I'm in closer to Port Dover.
Okay. All right.
You know Port Dover, right?
No,
that's where I'm at now.
But when I come to visit you, that's where I have to come. So you have to send your location.
Oh yeah, I'm in farm country, man. I love it here. All right. Bye.
All right, thank you. All right, we have a minute again, and we have Antonio Butts trying to connect the audio in.
Yeah, he's been trying for a little while.
Yeah, he's been trying for a while. Try and get him here. Hopefully before we run to our 8 o'clock news. That's taking a while.
Right upon 8 o'clock, eh?
So I'm going to see on Sunday at 6:30.
You have no tickets, so you can't go.
What did you do there, Paul? You changed.
He's going to see Ladies' Room on Sunday. That's what he's saying. The showtime on Sunday is 6:30 and on Saturday it's at 8:30. And tickets are available at the Cipriani College box office from 12 noon today till 6 p.m. as it is every single day. Tickets also available at Electronics Ariba, Jubilee Rawe to Napuna, the Pet Butler in Curep, Friends of Marabella in Piaco Plaza, Trinity, that's where it is, Creme Fresh in Brentwood Mall, and K-Squared Fashion in West Mall on the ground floor, and Anthony's Florals in Val Park Shopping Plaza.
And I'm supposed to go to some place in Curep to get your tickets today.
Pet Butler.
Okay, all right. I think tomorrow I'm passing in St. James to get a bottle of Moscato to celebrate before. Where am I getting my drinks in St. James?
At Rumbox.
St. James, boy. Are you finished now?
Rumbox 137 Western Main Road, St. James, close to Subway.
All right.
Antonio
Butts, you're really trying to get in here. We're looking at it for the longest while.
Yeah. I paid my ticket. I paid for my ticket. And I asked no complimentary. And like why you Port of Spain Corporation, but always want a complimentary to go somewhere. I support the arts.
You pay for your vet visit yesterday too?
I paid for my vet visit.
No, he didn't pay me, you know. He didn't pay me.
Actually, I bought a food tray for the dog from you, so I did support you.
You did.
I think that's an excellent initiative, though. Having a vet come in and people could bring their pets at your place.
Yeah, a lot of people have pets and don't know where to go. They don't have a vet, so making it easy for people in the community. All right, Antonio Butts, I'm sorry, pal. This is where we have to end our Zoom link.
You should have a day for Dr. Raj too, and Wendell could visit.
What, to teach him something?
What? Garriad says go to news. What? Garriad? go to news? All right. Antonio Butts, I'm sorry, but this is where we have to leave it for you.
You have a day for Dr. Raj, and so Wendell will know when to visit.
All right. And thanks to all the comments, guys.